Greetings, everyone! It is I, Kikoski, here, welcoming you to the stream. The pre-stream, to be exact, where you have the opportunity to get here, get comfortable, and get ready for another day on Hills Far. Hello, how are you? I hope you're all doing well. How is it going? How's it going? Hope you're all good. The cats today have been, okay, one of them has decided today that they were going to try and chew on some of my cables. Not the cables for the computer, but cables that trailed along from my power bar. So now, those cables have been hidden away. I tried to, I was like, no, stop, and everything. I even had to clap a few times, which was not nice. I didn't want to do it, but she's not mad at me. She's not mad. Hello, Albeek, how you doing? The good news is that when she stopped doing it, I was like, good girl, wasn't I? I say wasn't I, you weren't there. The only people that were here were the cats. The cats, if I go downstairs and have a look, one of them is in there having a sleep, and one of them is in there also having a sleep. They are both having a sleep. They are both slept. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing good. Yeah, it's going to be a teething issue, I'm sure, sorting out all little things. Sorting out all these things. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all well. There's Albeek, Ogre, Klauth. Dearie me. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing this evening. This evening's going to be a bit of a weird one. Going to be a bit strange. Not sure of my plan. I'm sure I'll figure something out. I'm sure I will. I do have lots of things I could paint. This is a true statement. I could paint 5 kajillion things. Not sure I'm in a... okay, I sort of am in a painting mood, but I'm also unsure if I am actually in a painting mood, if that makes any sense, you know? If that makes any sense. I'm uncertain. Uncertain. Playing with the cats is always an acceptable fallback as far... Yeah, it's true. That's true. I have been playing with the cats today. They have had some time playing. Right now, they're just resting. They're just resting. Also, look what happened. I had one purple flower, and I kept watering it, and then it made another flower. Ta-da! I have done the flower science. I'm adding that as a quote. There we go. I have done the flower science. It is done. It is done. I should also pour myself a refreshing glass of beverage. That's probably quite important, I would say. I'll do that before the stream starts properly. So what have you all been up to today? What have you all been up to? I hope you've all been up to good things. Relaxing. Or working. Or working on relaxing. Either way, I hope it's going well. It's been a bit of a weird day today. Maybe I should have spent the morning recording, but I don't want to get too far ahead in my recording is the problem. Don't want to get too far ahead. Work stuff, digging into undocumented databases, preparing for a gigantic pile of meetings. None of that sounds especially fun. None of that sounds super fun. Got some fresh maps to trace. Oh, that sounds interesting. Hello, Matt. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm going to pour that glass of beverage now. Sadly, it is not fizzy beverage. I have no more fizzy beverage that is not caffeinated. My partner is working a little late today, so I went to the local supermarket and I found myself a pizza that I can have. And I'm not going to have all the pizza either. I'll cook all the pizza, but I'll probably only have some of it because it's a bit big. I might have like 2/3 of the pizza and save a third of it for lunch tomorrow. That might be a good idea, actually. Just cook it all, have 2/3, save the rest. Then I'll get 2 meals out of it. Yeah, I do fret over those little goofballs. I do fret over them. Vespa likes to come in here and not only try and chew a few cables, she also like, I found this piece of fluff or this thing. I'ma eat it. And I'm like, Vespa. I'm pretty sure Vespa wouldn't eat something that's not good for her. But so far she seems alright. It's like, why you eat this thing? My partner has assured me that cats do this. Cats will sometimes just go, I'm gonna eat this thing. Now, I'm making sure that in my room, all the little things that a cat could eat are away so that they can't eat them. They do that, yeah. I suspected they did, but, doesn't make me feel any better about the scenario. So, Kiko has engaged in an incredibly silly idea, okay? So, you know how Kiko has that Space Marine army and the Space Marine army and the Space Marine army and the Space Marine army? One of those armies only has a small bit painted, and another one of them, which is the Horus Heresy one, has practically nothing painted. You know he's got those armies, right? You know he's got them. Yeah? I'm aware of armies, yeah. So, what if I told you that Kiko is in the process of potentially getting another Space Marine army? A 5th Space Marine army. What if I told you that is a thing that is happening? Potentially. There would be 100% lack of... Okay, let me explain why, okay? Let me explain why. So, I have the Rogue Trader rulebook. And I want to use the Rogue Trader rulebook. So I had the idea of making, a classic Rogue Trader era army. A classic Rogue Trader army. But getting a Rogue Trader army would have been ridiculously costly. In a strange way. Because getting RTB01 plastic Space Marines, not cheap. Not cheap at all. So I had an even crazier idea. Someone actually, they brought it up to me. They went, why don't you make an army out of Space Crusade models? Now, if anyone has seen Space Crusade's advert, it's ridiculous. Space Crusade is what... Okay, who knows of the board... My kittens of 5 months does so weird along the smelling every darn thing like do go sit down somewhere and stop trying. Well, that's what cats do, Anarchist. By the way, hello, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. As far as I know, cats, they smell things because they're trying to get a sense of the area around them. And they are also, like, claiming territory and discovering what their environment is. Like, that's understandable. Like, my cats are currently downstairs. They're just resting. But that's what they do. They go, huh, this is a weird place. I'm going to smell it. I want to see what it smells like. And cats will do that. They'll tear stuff up. They'll roam around. The thing you very quickly learn about cats, or any pets, is They are their own individuals, and they want stimulation, and they want attention, and they want love. And providing all those things to them is important. That's why I go downstairs or do stuff and I play with them. Enrichment. There's a couple of, like, toys in here. I need a few more toys in here, honestly. Hello there, everyone! Right now in Hillsford, it's 2 PM on Thursday, February the 5th, 2025. Now for today's announcements. We have a new friend on our island. Let's give a big Hillsford welcome to Peck. Peck, on behalf of our new island family, welcome aboard! And with that, I get back to most supporting you and your enjoyment of our island. Thank you! Now, I got a little bit ahead on the, sorting stuff out malark. Didn't know that until this kitten. No cat I had did these things. Well, the other joyous thing about cats is every single cat, just like every person, is an individual. They're all individuals. They all do their own thing. And for every cat that is quiet and relaxed, there are little gremlins that do zoomies everywhere. Like, I'm a zoom! And it's like, yes. Yes, you are. And then they zoom. These are not the first cats I've lived with, but it is the first pair of cats that are mine and my partner's. Job Burb is now here. Where do we invite Slabanius the 7th? Well, I've got some news for you about Slabanius. We're going to invite him right now. We're going to invite Slabanius right now. You're right. Got to invite him. Alright, here we go. Let's invite Slabanius. There you go. He'll be here tomorrow. We've invited Slabanius. It's very important. Slabanius is here. Don't say I don't give you anything, folks. Don't say I don't get... Bard's a lot faster than most villagers. My new favourite villager. Don't make me add him to the villager list. People will be very confused. Does he get special invitation? Well, he turns up in the mailbox. It's very weird. I don't know why he does, but he turns up in the mailbox. Some villagers are just big... Wow, our inventory is full. Some villagers just a bit peculiar, you know? Some are a bit odd. Okay, we've got holiday sweater, a Dreamville exchange ticket, a cardboard box, a cardboard box, a toy box. Okay, that one's important. A cardboard box. A cardboard box. They literally had to, like, I was not living in the same house, so I'd actually forget I had a cat. Maybe. I can't say, but, I have a lot of cardboard boxes. It's very interesting about how, you know, cats are so different. There's a Famicom, an NES, a Famicom Disk System, a Game Boy, and a Super Famicom. I've even changed... Well, I've got all the gifts ready, and now I just need to change my apparel, and then everything will be all good. Should be a cardboard box inside a cardboard box, but it's not me that set this up. It's not me that set this up, Alias. Pull these boxes away. You may be going, why have you ordered all these cardboard boxes, Kiko? Oh, you'll see. You will see. These cardboard boxes are going to be very useful. And there will be 0 cats turning up today, probably, on my stream. They'll probably just be sat downstairs, relaxing, being goobers. That's what they do. Okay. Where do I put the Game Boy? In the WC? I don't know what the WC is. Water closet. You mean the toilet? Right? What? Oh, I mean, I could. I could. He had to drop him at 2 months old, and unfortunately had a hard knot's life because in the condition he was in prior to being dropped at the rescue centre. Oh, I don't know the circumstances surrounding the cats we adopted, outside of them originally being 2 sisters of a group of 3 sisters and a mother. Don't know. And it doesn't matter. The important thing is that we're here now to shower them in affection. Which is what we're doing. Because that's what we do. Yeah. Why is it called a water closet? That's not the only place where water is. It's not a closet where you store water. Why is it called that? Why not store water there? I mean, there are better places to store water, Grimmett, like in a tap. It is a question. I hope you're doing well, by the way, Grimmett. I've got to do that and this. We have invited, by the way, a new villager to the island, as by popular request, and by all I know is that water closet is the most common phrase in toilet outside English-speaking countries. Fair enough. If closets are good enough for clothes, they're good enough for water. Just don't mix them. Don't put the water and the closet, because then you've made a washing machine. Or just a place to dunk your clothes. I mean, if you like wearing soaking wet clothes, that is absolutely something you can do. You can absolutely have soaking wet clothes. I mean, I'm not your parents. Oh no! Oh! Hello? Some people do washing machines dry. That's true. They do. They do. I don't, Fuzzy. Tee, I knew that was you, Sandstar. Thanks for saying hello. I'm so glad you remembered me. I'm staying at the hotel in Mazalan for a while, so let's hang out and gab like we used to, sweet pea. Oh, look, she's back. I think I just saw someone exactly like me walking around. What if it's my past self from when I used to live on the island? Tee, no. I think my mind's still waiting for the sci-fi novel around the plane, sweet pea. Our washing machine's in the kitchen. And we don't have a tumble dryer. There is no tumble dryer in our house. Also, there's a bee now. Not there. Okay, let's go find everyone else. Oh yes, also, money! Also, I found Mael. Why, you seem well, don't you, duckling? Got a thing for you. Oh, you shouldn't have. Well, I insist. Would you like... thing? Well, what could it be? An iron-knit sweater. I must have got a mistake. Is this really for me? I never do this, so I'm going to try this on right now. How could you know this works so well on me? I'm impressed, Sandstar. You know what, I'm going to return the favour. Here, take this. It's a bathrobe! Thanks, my help. The important thing about this game, Anarchist, is that this is a game that you play how you want to play, and you play it at your own pace. It's very important that you play this game at your own pace. Also, I've realised I'm going to have to sort out your home interior, because if I don't, you're going to put that out on display. So let's get that done today as well. I have a garden to sort out, a home interior to sort out, and possibly a hotel room to sort out. Hotel room could, of course, take a back seat if it needs to. It absolutely can. Right. Put that away. Put that there. Grab these. Put that there. And there. Oh, yup. There's nobody else in here. By here, I mean the, plaza. Still haven't got your photo, Cephalobot. Still haven't got... This is also, Anarchist, the first game in the series that I've played. I've never played any of the games before New Horizons. Never played them before New Horizons. So it's my first exposure to it. Rocket! This stinks! I came on a whim, but now I'm kind of like to stay for the night. Good planning, me. Whoa! Sandstar! It's been a while. It's me, Rocket! I was feeling nostalgic and booked your trip here, but I don't think it all the way through. I'm kind of rushing this trip. I didn't book a room, so I've been in a hurry since I got here. I'm all for a whirlwind tour, but this is getting ridiculous. Fortunately, I closed the tab. What do you say? I said that this game is a game you play at your own pace and how you wish. It's not a game that really has an overarching... There isn't an end game scenario. It goes on in perpetuity. On to the hotel. Really? You mean it? I definitely wasn't expecting that. A place to stay? You're too cool, Brum. I can take my time and enjoy myself here. What do you say? Is now good? Because that'd be rad. Okay, we're starting off with this. We are starting off with this. I see. If that be the case, why don't you stay with us? By the way, about Rocket's room. Why don't we set up a VIP room put in there? VIP room it is. VIP room it is. So long and short of it be, you're invited to stay in a VIP room. A VIP room for me? This feels like a prank, but I love pranks, so yes, I love a VIP room. I'm either about to get hit by the best punchline of the year or stay in a sweet VIP room. I can't lose. And when my guest's happy, I be happy. We're going to prepare an extra special room. By the way, Sunstar, for the room, do you want to pick out a theme, or are you thinking you'd do a freestyle type thing? Okay, Rocket. What kind of room do you like? I don't remember. It was... Oh! You know what? I don't need a theme. That settles it. Alrighty, let's get the guest room ready. Yay. Let's get to crafting. Because I know what Rocket needs. When we're done, come talk to me. And now I'll leave it in your hands. We're gonna make a gym. Rocket needs to get swole. Swole like jitters. Alright, we'll start with a concrete floor. Also grab a... Yep. I just walk around pretty much like I play old games that aren't side scrolls. Well, fair enough. You'll figure out what you want to do in the game, I'm sure. You'll figure it out. It's a personal journey and personal decisions. Ultimately, how somebody else plays it isn't the same as how you'll play it. Or how I play it. So, we need... Ah, yes, here we go. We need... That. Perfect! That is a great start. Great start. Hello, G-Volt. How you doing? I hope you are doing well. I can go there. This can go here. Got that there. Now that. Can put this here. Need that there and turn that into... Could turn it pink. Sure. What colours do we have for this? We'll keep that black. Maybe I don't want that, but I do want a bench. A bench is important. I think I know where I can get a bench. If I scroll up here, we'll get... Which one do I want? I want... Not that. That. Perfect. That way. And then we'll grab a music player. Not that one. This one! Change the music. There we go. Need some heroic-esque exercise music. Some protein shaker powder in a bottle, of course. Protein shake powder. There you go. Put that there. We need some lights. I remember being rather befuddled when I first played the previous game, wondering where the game was. Older me appreciates Animal Crossing a lot more. Yep. It's like, what's my goal? It's like, you set the goal yourself. And people go, I'm sorry, what? You set the goal. Do whatever you want to do. The world is your oyster. Be as active or as inactive as you wish. Jitters home away from home. Well, you know, Jitters does love getting swole. Okay, but it's going on 5 years. I had no idea I could do all this in it. Reminds it. It all takes time. That's the thing. It all takes time. You can do hotel stuff. You can do paradise planning, holiday home rooms. There are seasonal events. There's all sorts of little things. I think this is pretty perfect. I think Rocket will like this one. I think Rocket will like it. Yar, what's afoot? All done. Ah, you finished? Yes, I am. This be fitting for a VIP room. Rocket will love it. Now, we'd best be showing our guests to their room. Yeah. And just like that. Are you impressed? It did come out this month, yes. This is very new content, this. Whoa! And you're letting me stay here? You clearly don't know me very well, bro. For real, though, this is nuts. I feel so lucky right now. You're amazing, and I hope you know it. Perfect. Looks like Rocket will be liking the room. Ah, that makes me so happy. Can't thank you enough for decorating the VIP room and inviting a guest. Here's 300 tickets for you. Yeah, this kind of game room design came with the DLC of Paradise Planning, and this is a little free version. Alrighty, see you next time. That everyone can access. Also, speaking of you, good seeing you. Want to peep at the catalog? Yes, I do. I would like the Nintendo Switch 2, the Super NES NTSC version, and the Super NES PAL version. Excellent. Also, I will buy the Ultra Hand, the Ultra Machine, and the Love Tester. Oh, I cannot order the Love Tester. Well, I got him. Thanks you for a whopper order, Senstar. Give it a day or so, and your souvenirs will find their way to your home. Thanks. We got the important things, that we did. Also, Barrel there gave us pumpkin soup. We already know pumpkin soup, but there we are. Yep, this is just the hotel part of the island. So we're going to pop over here, grab this, then go in and see our friends Mabel and Sable. Okay, Mael is not here right now, so pop in here. Aha! Is there a villager, tourist or otherwise in here? No. Hey there, welcome to MC Smoking so fast for me. Lovely by Claw. Thank you. Hello. It's been so cold, my spines are chattering. If you ever tried to distract yourself with the cold by experimenting with fun warm outfits, I recommend it. Alright, what do we got? You need it for your own, go right ahead. I do, thank you. I do. And I think I found something I want to buy. I want to buy this sweatshirt for no reason. Because it's cool. It's ours now. Thanks a bunch. I'm glad you purchased right to storage home for you. Thank you. See you later. Thanks. Please come again. I will. I'll also post a tangy. Look at that tangy. Yeah. It's a fine tangy. Alright. We have more stuff to check out. Wonder what the NTSC SNES switch from rainbow buttons to purple buttons? Well, don't know. So where does one sleep in the VIP room? There's a bench. I think you'll find that's all they need. There's a bench. You didn't hear her, did you? She loves that room, so... Oh no, the minimalist experience is the one we made for... Oh, there's Margie. For one of the other rooms. Hello. Greetings! Nice to see you. Got a thing for you. Oh, well, really? Yep. Would you like... Thing? Oh no, it's inside. Oh, this is great. It's some apples. Thanks. That's so thoughtful of you. Yes, thank you. Please take my Margie's photo. Oh, thanks, Margie. Surprise. Another photo to add to the collection. How can I help you, Tootie? Just one chat. Have you noticed that suspicious boat anchored off the northern shore of the island, Tootie? I never thought a boat could look so untrustworthy. Until now. Having lain down on the workout bench, I can say that Rocket will be going sports ball AD bat fader. No, I think you'll find that, like Jitters, she's just so swole that her muscles will become even more muscular. Her muscles will gain muscles. Ask Jitters. Does Jitters have a bed in his house? No. Has he questioning my 40-year-old's gaming intelligence? What part of it is making you question? I am genuinely curious. What part is curious? Oh, hey, Harry. Hey, Boris! I found Boris! Work out while you sleep. Doctors hate this one trick! He's gonna get up, isn't he? Oh, he's not gonna get up at all. Oh, yeah. Okay, excellent. Well, hey there, Philippe, my good pal Sandy. Nice to see you, Beach Bum. I got a thing for you, buddy. Give me something? I do. Would you like... Thing? Have a thing? Well, then, might as well get to unwrapping. That's true, Ada. That's true, Ada. Some apples. Smells damn good, too. I'll give this a real good home. In my belly. Yeah, ha 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 ha. Aren't only freebies. Here, have a snowflake sweater. How's it going, Beach Bum? I want chat. Alright, kiddo, just answer, don't think about it. Rainy, sunny, or cloudy days? Pick one. We'll pick sunny. Ah, I got a great news for you. I've got this weird superpower. Last thing you think of before you go to sleep is me, then you'll wake up to a sunny day. Must be on account of my Sunday disposition, eh? Also, if you've been gaming for 40 years, you must have started in 1986. That's very early. I don't think Boris is going to be getting up. Oh, hey, Sandy, you're aside for these sore eyes. I want to chat. You know, I'm always seeing you running around here. Really, be careful you don't slip and fall. What do you need, Snort? Nice of someone to give me a place to sit and take a little breather out in the middle of nature. Feels my heart good seeing someone being considerate. I don't know what I'm doing, and my niece will not teach me because I'm that slow in the game in most modern systems. Oh, hey, kiddo, what's in your mind? You'll get the hang of it. You give me something? You'll get the hang of it. Like, seeing the... Well, can't wait to see what's inside. Seeing most of the evolution of the home video game market must be fascinating. Some apples. Smells darn good, too. I'll give you some good home. In my belly. I'm not free sword, so as a thank you, have Boris's photo. Ooh, another photo. You see, here's an interesting thing, Anarchist. How's it going, Trot? I actually have all of these videos. Every single video from all of the Animal Crossing streams. They're all VODs on my YouTube channel. And it goes from the very beginning of the island all the way to now. Over like 830 videos, which is a lot. It's a lot. You know what? I really want to catch a sea butterfly. I even settled for someone else catching one of them for me. You can do it, buddy. Yep, you're right. Thanks for being my voice of reason today. Yeah, there's only 313 VODs. It'll take you... Yeah. But you start off on this island, moving here to live a new life on the island. And quickly you get voted to be the island representative who's responsible for setting up most of the things on the island. So over time, you sort out getting villagers in, you make the island look a little nicer. All of this stuff here. All of this, all these buildings, all these items, all these trees, all these flowers, everything here, I put there. The only things that I didn't put on the island were the resident services, which was there, because that's where it starts on the island, and the airport. The only other thing as well is the little icon on the top of the map by the secret beach. That's set as well. Everything else, all these paths, these trees, jitters being here, that's all me. That's all me. Hello, jitters. This is the reason this island exists. This green burb. Well, this little guy. Well, this little doobus. It's just being a burb. Being swole. That's what he's been. Just gotta wait for him to stand up so I can give him a gift of fruit. Heads up, Berserk, you're doing good. You'd think that. But in fact, he's so swole that... Yeah, it's probably cold. It's probably cold. What do you got, Berserk? He's exercising all these muscles to such the point that he's probably quite warm. But realistically, he's quite cold. Wonder what it could be. Some apple sandwich right about now. Thanks. I'll eat this later. Gotta get some you take. Please take a firefighter uniform. Thanks, buddy. Yes, I was a preteen playing the arcades, just regular stores, since most businesses saw him as a quick moneymaker because he didn't have much in the 70s and 80s. So he pretty much was thirsty for some kind of entertainment. I was also a nerd. Cool. Like, it's great to hear. Like, I'm 40, so I'm nowhere near as old. But I grew up with the Amiga and Game Boys, and I was sort of there in that era. The Atari era passed me by, because I was way too young. Way too young. Check me out, Cindy. I'm wearing the basketball tank that you gave me. What do you think? Makes a muscle looking more glorious, eh? Well, that's cool. I'm glad that you've continued to enjoy playing games. I'm glad you continue to enjoy it. For me, Anarchist, this is a Zen garden game style experience. This is a little snippet of calm and tranquility and adorableness that, you know, I just like going to and enjoy. Sega Mega Drive was our first home console, but I was too young to truly understand the console. Well, here's the interesting thing. In Europe, that didn't really happen. Because Nintendo really didn't care that much about Europe. So Sega really had the rule of the roost for a long time. Like, the Super Nintendo existed, but not to mention we didn't have all these graphics, complicated story, it was just point and shoot. Yeah, well, games have gotten more complicated as the video game environment has evolved and developed. It's nice of you to stop by, but I'm kind of preoccupied just now. What are you making? I'm currently crafting a pansy table just to see how I do at it. Do you guys agree with me to learn by doing? I'm totally obsessed with it. Wait, somebody told you already know how to make a pansy table, but the important thing is that older games that are still enjoyable now because they were intrinsically enjoyable. I'm not surprised. You never fail to impress, Sandy. You must know do-it-yourself out there who wants to learn to make a pansy table. Why don't I give this recipe to you to pass on to someone who can use it? Anything that encourages crafting a pansy table is worthwhile. How can I help you, Gleam? You want to give me something? We think we had a Mega Drive when younger and play Streets of Rage. Oh, Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage is a good choice of a game. It's a very good game. Both of them. Can I go home from this? Yeah. Oh, this is great! It's some apples! Thanks, that's so thoughtful of you. There's something here for you. A flashy hairpin. Thanks, Ione. I play all kinds of games on my channel. This is the only game that I play. I play lots of things. Need something, Gleam? Let's chat. Have you had a chance yet to stop by a new neighbour's home and meet them, Gleam? I should probably finish frosting their housewarming cake before I pop in. It was maybe 3 years old when we got the Mega Drive. That's pretty young. See, I never... Lots of people go, oh, you have lots of nostalgia for the Mega Drive, right, Kiko? No. Literally none, because I only really played on a Mega Drive when I was a lot older, like 20. So I don't really have any nostalgia for the system itself. Oh, I get to talk to you now about... Hey, you! I gotta say thanks again. You really know how to make a gorilla feel welcome. I wasn't even planning to stay overnight. Now I've got my own VIP room. Yes, please! Before I crash back to my fancy pad, I'm gonna try and get in some sightseeing room. See ya! Feels like a lifetime ago. Just remember now that there are people out there who are adults. Adults in their mid-20s that have never known a time when the PlayStation 2 did not exist. And in fact, I'm probably going to make you feel even older in a moment. There's now people that are adults that have never known a time that the PlayStation 3 hasn't existed. It's amazing seeing all the new tech, but I mostly just stick to retro, because that's where my skills are. The Switch is the only modern system I have, and it took me until the Light and OLED to come up before I got them. Well, that's fine, but also you do yourself a disservice there. You're probably better with newer systems and newer games and everything else than you realise. Oh, it's Kashmir! It's been too long! How have you been, Sunstar? Don't tell me you've forgotten your friend Kashmir. My days living here were so nice. Now here I am, back as a tourist. It feels so odd, Barbie. Well, I'm sure you have things to do, but I missed our chat, so thank you. It's good to know what a hotel is here on Hillsfar. Folks here like me can have a nice place to stay when they visit Barbie. Yeah, skills are transferable. Absolutely. Skills are absolutely transferable. I'm sure there are games out there that exist now that you'd really enjoy. Let's sell some things. Yep. Oh, hello, Pierce. That is Pierce, right? Hey, I looked so mysterious that you had to come talk to me. Oh, it's Keaton. Well, my name's Keaton. Close. I'm just here on vacation. By vacation, I mean self-collecting. A selfie collecting trip, Wingo. I'm going to photograph this island and myself, more extensively than a paparazzi ever could. Someday I'll walk into a shop and see a bunch of merch with my face on it. That's the dream, anyway. It's my destiny, Wingo. You're probably decent at aiming at FPS games with those are your arcade skills. The real issue would be... Yeah, except first-person shooters for some reason, I never got the hang of them because I can't see myself and it just seems weird. Have you tried third-person shooter games? Games where it's an over-the-shoulder experience. Those might be something you could do. Because then you still see your character while you're doing things. That might be a good idea. Just trying to think about things that you might like there, but I'm sure over time you will give games a go and find some you like. Sure you will. One day, this game will be a retro thing. One day it will be an interesting endeavor to look back and go, ah, this one. Animal Crossing New Horizons. What a classic. Did I hit this already? I did. So I haven't found Canberra. I haven't found Bella, Canberra, and Cephalobot. Don't know where any of them are. Oh, yes. Oh, there's a third one now. Oh, we went from 2 to 3 incredibly quickly. Look at that. Look at that. From 2 to 3. Also, we do need to say hello to our newest neighbor, Peck. Been a long time coming, but here he is. What's up? Remember me? It's Peck Crunch. Thanks for inviting me to move here. That campsite was awesome, but I was missing all my workout gear. I mean, I carried it with me, good strength training, but it just didn't feel right setting it up there. Anyway, let me know if you ever want to get a workout in. I wonder if I could use boxes as tables. All I'd have to do is flip them over, Crunch. Nah, they just collapse under my free weights. Oh well, back to work. There you go. Now Alias can put the "finally we've invited a jock burb to the island" comment in. Yeah, you're right, but I keep going back to the PS2 and PS3. Why not? Like, video games are ultimately about, you know, playing the games you enjoy playing, and if you enjoy playing those games, that's good. Like, why not? Why not just play the things that bring you joy? I certainly am right now. Yeah, as long as they're working, you're having fun. What does it matter? Exactly. You'll find new things as time goes on, I'm sure. But you'll also can enjoy old things as well. Every time you load up the PS2 and you hear the bouncer, you're like, yes! Yes, I have arrived at my nostalgic, joyous youth. The bouncer. You know, one day I might actually let's play the bouncer and then I can make the bouncer jokes. I could. But will I? Now, there's a question. There's a question. I follow Games Done Quick, and the amount of times they play Super Metroid. Here's the thing. What if I told you never played it? Never played Super Metroid. Just like when I played Link to the Past on stream, I'd never played that either. Never played it. I never had a SNES, so I never played it. Not a game I had any nostalgic memories for. I do love newer graphics though, it's amazing how... Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's absolutely astounding. Just remember, at some point people will have gone, ah, this right here, this is the peak. We have reached the zenith. No further will graphics go. And then the next generation of games came out going, ha! You believed that. Now you have been proven wrong. But here's the thing as well. Not all games use that. In fact, many games don't use cutting edge, as they would say, graphics. And are still absolutely fantastic. Some of the greatest games of the recent modern era have been games that don't have cutting-edge graphics. Myst being called photorealistic. What about, just one example, what about Undertale? Undertale is absolutely not a graphical powerhouse. Undertale is tiny. And yet... Exactly. And yet, It's an experience that has impacted a generation. Minecraft, also, not a graphical powerhouse. And yet, impacted a generation. Yep. Exactly. I remember Pong and how excited Janet to smoke. Yeah! People going, hey! Because that then was groundbreaking. But that was groundbreaking. It was pushing the envelope of games. It was basically tennis. But tennis on a screen. You could play at home. And then you had Pong machines. There's lots of stuff that I've watched stuff and researched and everything. Pong machines were a huge thing back in the day. Of here's a machine. What does it do? It plays Pong. You plug it into your television. It plays Pong. Ooh. Ooh. Oh dear, pardon me. Why, hello, Sandstar. Welcome to the Hillsfire Museum. How may I be of service? I'd like to assess some fossils. What would you like me to assess? I'm all aflutter. It's fascinating when you realise that the Atari 2600 was only ever meant to be a stopgap console for Atari. Oh, that's what I see. Let us take a closer look, shall we? And they kept trying to make consoles and systems that would surpass and replace the Atari 2600. But out of all of them, the Atari 2600 basically outlived them all. Yes, indeed, quite splendid, but last summer's already has fossils such as these. I would be tempted to purchase these for my personal collection, but no, I must exercise retreat. I'm at home too now. Might I help you with anything else? I'm good. Jolly good. Please enjoy the rest of your visit. It's when you realise that the Atari 2600 was only discontinued in 1992. And the Atari 5800, or 5200, sorry, didn't outlast it. That got discontinued in 1984. And then they had the Atari 780, which was discontinued in 1992. So, just think about that. It's astounding. It's astounding. I play Minecraft because I was not for that skin. However, yeah, you will learn these things. You're never too old to learn new skills and discover new things and get new love for a hobby that you already love. Never too old. Lots of people who originally thought, oh, I don't like video games. The Nintendo Wii came along. And people went, video games are for everyone. And that's true. Video game market's bigger than Hollywood. Has been for quite a while now. Well, hello, Canberra. Found you. Hey, Sandstar. What are you here to see? Nah. Here to give you a gift first and foremost. Seriously? You're back. What do you got? I'll tell you what I got. I've got thing. Right here. This is awesome. What's in there? There's somewhat tastier than some apples. Thanks! Thanks, I could use for days. They're scary good. Nah. Surprise gift exchange. Here, take an animal print coat. Thanks, Canberra. Yeah, what's up now? Some of these critters were around when the world was mostly water. Can you imagine what the world must have been like? Besides wet, I mean. Like, I thought... I played games recently, but I'm like, I'm not going to be able to do this. I can't do this. And then I went, actually, I can do this. I have a lot of muscle memory for things. Here's the thing. I have... one of the games I have a ton of muscle memory for. Doom. Doom 1, Doom 2, Final Doom to a lesser extent. I have a ton of muscle memory playing those games. What a weird-looking critter. It's like something out of a bad sci-fi movie. Hey, you're doing this fossil, right? That's pretty rockin' of you. Now everyone can see it. Nah. Like, I have a ton of muscle memory. I play loads of other first-person shooters with WASD for keyboard controls. Doom? arrow keys. Left control to fire, space to open things, shift to run, pressing alt to strafe. Just because that's how I learned to play it. Same with Wolfenstein 3D. That's how I learned to play it. So that's how I play it. But newer games, even games that were released around the same time, that I'd never experienced before, like Rise of the Triad. I play that with WASD and mouse look. Why? Because that's just how I play it. Because it's familiar to me, that general playstyle. Okay, we've only found one other person. We still haven't found Cephalobot or Bella. Where's Bella? Huh. I wonder where Bella is. I'm sure I'll find her eventually. Oh, hello! Me oh my, seems like I'm hounded by paparazzi wherever I go. Just kidding! Despite appearances, I'm not a latest celeb, but a gorgeous tourist by the name of Maddie. I love meeting new faces when I'm on the road, yippee. Oh, she says yippee. I'm only here for a day, which is total tragedy, but I still love to have a little gab session with your game. I've been going so hard, visiting every tourist spot I can think of. I'm here to cool down, yippee. Nothing relaxing more like sipping a nice beverage while looking toward the selfies I just took. Coffee is so important on vacation. Sipping coffee, taking a break, getting noticed. My stardom matures while I sit in the cafe alone on vacation, away from my usual day-to-day, yippee. I was hoping I'd see you today. Care for some coffee at 200 bells a cup? Sure. Ooh, you want pigeon milk in there? Sure. Ooh, come right up. And there we are. Yeah, pour us a coffee. We'll refuse to drink it until it cools down. A lot. I brewed this cup especially for you. Drink up, cool. Like this game, Animal Crossing New Horizons, you can do whatever you like. Do you want to spend a session planting trees and watering flowers? Do you want to spend a session chopping at trees with a stone axe? Not a normal axe, a stone axe. And collecting wood? Go to Nookmar Islands with your acquired Nook tickets to go look for resources? Chat to the villagers? Cool. Thank you very much. Stand on a pier and dance for 2 hours? She lived that system as if she was born in the 70s and got me started in retro collection. Hello, Sunstar. I've got my brother watching the shop. I know he'll do fine, but it still makes you a little nervous. But that's cool, the fact that they had that collection. I have a, I had an Atari in the past. I don't really have it anymore. But I do have my Mega Drive collection still. And my PlayStation 1 and 2 games. See you later, Sunstar. I still have them. Haven't dusted off the analog SG for a while, but I could. I absolutely could. Right. Down here. Now, we have 2 things we need to do. By the way, remember when I said I've got no time to do things on the island, and then I've just whizzed through everything, because that's always what I do every single time I say that? It's like, I've got no time! Has 7 kajillion hours. My friends in particular have got into hardware and electronics specifically and were able to maintain. Yeah! One of the advantages of consoles that are a lot older is that, especially ones that don't have any battery backup or anything, they are very static. There's not a lot of parts that can break. The parts that can break are usually pretty easy to fix. Not always possible, but usually they're quite straightforward. It's like, what are the points of failure on an Atari 2600? It's not likely anything on the motherboard's gonna go, but you might have one of the sockets that your power lead or your RF cable, they might break. Or the cables themselves, they might stop working. Those consoles generally tend to last. They generally tend to last. Also, I need to buy more of each of these. One more. Okay. Grab that. See, I have a random email that's turned up. I also have a TI-99, a Texas Instruments calculator. Haven't powered it in a few years, but it's still... Yeah! Technology does last, that's the thing. And people go, oh, more modern technology breaks a lot. Sometimes it's because of shoddy workmanship, but more often than not, it's just because it's more complicated. And because it's more complicated, because it's more advanced, there are more moving parts, more things that can potentially break down. Like, there are more things in my computer now that could fail than there ever were in my very first computer. Like, my very first computer that was mine, a Pentium 100, was rudimentary and basic compared to this. You could put my entire Pentium 100 computer into a tiny device on my phone. My phone could run it easily. If it was set up, wouldn't be a problem. Hardware-wise. In fact, it might be too powerful. SenseStar, hello, hello. Just consider, this phone will run laps from the 3 years TI was in the home computer. Yeah. I'm meaning to get my PS2 set up with my IDE drive, so I don't have to rely. Sounds like a good idea. Like, this phone that I have in my hands would run rings around the entire computer system that was used to get the astronauts in Apollo 11 to the moon. Absolutely trounce it. This was also a consultation counter. How can I help you? Let me look it up. The processing power of the Apollo 11 mission. There were lots of people doing manual calculations. It was... let me have a look. The Apollo computer had 32,768 bits of RAM memory. It had 72 kilobytes of ROM. So yeah, that's it. That's it. Phones back in 2019 had 4 gigabytes of RAM. Going to my old system in 2010, it's been a while since I'm like, well, that sounds wonderful. Of course, let's talk about them. I think it's just your own home. Suggest designs one of your residents. Which will it be? Talk about residence home. Oh, you'd like to pitch some ideas for a resident? We can certainly arrange that. Get started. 9,000 words up front. That's a lot, so give some marks once the work's done. What do you say? Are you ready to brainstorm some ideas? Sure. Fantastic. Let's not waste any time. Would you like to talk about redesigning the home? You have, in your pocket, the sum of nearly all human knowledge. Countless hours of entertainment, knowledge, information, processing power. And you just have it in your pocket, available. Mael, alright. Let's call her over and get her thoughts on the matter. That about covers it. What do you say? You okay in trusting Sandstorm at your home? Well, obviously I couldn't refuse an offer like that. I'm simply thrilled for us to get started. Oh, glad to hear it. Your home's in good hands. It's everything to Sandstorm me. I don't even know how I found you live, but I'm glad I did. It's no problem. It's no problem. Yes, now that everyone's on board, you collect 9,000 for you must start. You can always follow me on Twitch, and then you will get notifications when I am live, or it will appear on the left-hand side of your UI. There's a follow button. And if you ever want to check out my videos on YouTube, there are links right there. The first one is to my main channel. It's been going for 18 years. And the second one is for all my Twitch VODs. The videos on demand, that are the downloads of what I stream. Now then, did you want to start with Homes Interior Exterior? Over 18 years, Anarchist, I have over 11,000 videos on YouTube on my regular Let's Play channel. I've been doing this for a while. Got it, we'll work on the interior. I'd like for you to imagine Miles' home. So clear in your mind, I want you to describe all the ideas you have for its interior. Alright, let's get down to business. Tell me what you have in mind for Miles' home. Let me know when you're done if you'd like to work on remodeling the home's exterior. I've been doing this for a while, Anarchist. I started making Let's Play content on YouTube on January the 30th, 2008. Suffice it to say, I've been at this a while. Okay, we need, we need that. What else could we do here? What's the thing there, maybe? Can I change this? Yeah. I can make it pink. Can I make this pink? No. What else do I want to do? I feel like I don't want to change this too much. Ooh, could put some snack bread. Look at that snack bread. Honestly, I really don't want to change this that much, but just putting this snack bread here and adding that music and changing the color of that will mean that she doesn't put out that piece of clothing. What color can I make these? I don't think I can make them pink, can I? No, I don't want to leave them white. Yeah, honestly, that's all the change I... Can I change that? Yes, I can. I can make that brick. Oh, that's such a good little change. It's a good... I could also... You know, I've got an idea. I've been on YouTube that long myself, but just watching videos, but I got some gear to actually start making content, but I was lazy. Well, just when you feel like doing it, make what brings you joy, and see what comes of it. See what comes of it. So I want to kind of leave the wall like that. Yeah, I sort of do. Honestly, I quite like those little changes. Ooh, can I change the colour of that? Not meaningfully. Ooh, I can make this white, though. That said, dark brown's better for coffee. Can't do that, though. And since you like red, why don't we change this to red? There we go. Nice. What can I do for you? Let's plan that exterior. Got it! Now let's have a look at the catalog together. You can tell me what you think looks best. Literally, all I want to do is add some flowers to the front. That said, not a lot of things. Could change that, though. Yeah, actually, that's fine. Okay, I have your plan for the home's exterior job done. I didn't know this game was so interactive. Apparently I've been sleeping on Animal Crossing. Well, I'm glad to have shown you all the things you can do. Keep plugging away at that interior design. Yes, we can see how it'll all come together. I mean, all I'm doing is just that. Also, for those curious, there is the throne wish list. Never feel any obligation to hand me anything, but if you do feel like throwing some money my way, there's always that. And other things. What can I do for you? I'm done! All you had was some bread. Alright, we'll go forward with these remodel plans then. Excellent work! I mean, I'm not going to say no if you decide to make this easy for me. Thanks again for your hard work, Sandstar. I know this pitch is going to go over great with my L. You've done your part, now it's time for you to do mine. I'll work with my L so we can start. Everything should be just like we talked about by tomorrow. Be sure to drop by and see how it came out. What's okay. Okay, there are Throne is a way that people can put money towards things that I place on a wish list that I can then purchase. It's one of the ways that people can, they mention a lot, that can throw money my way. Never ever feel, whether it's through like Twitch subscriptions or bits or direct donations, never ever feel obligated to throw any money my way about anything. Like, that is a thing I will say immediately, wholeheartedly and sincerely. Just watching my content and commenting and like posting in chat is more than I could ever ask of anyone. That's more than I could ask of anyone. Okay, look at you with your hat. That is amazing. You look amazing in that hat. Look at him. Look at him. Also, I found Cephalobot. I've not found Bella yet, but I found Cephalobot. I need to wait for Cephalobot to get it. Actually, I could wait for Cephalobot to get it. Anyway, we need to start thinking about homes, specifically. Just watching the streamer that Mark's and engage. Yeah, Mark's engaging in the algorithm, increasing. Yes, exactly. Just watching my content helps me. Both on YouTube and on Twitch. Either or. It helps me out. So, I can thank you for that. That's wonderful. We need a fence for you. We need a different fence than I normally have. Now we're going to work on this guy's garden. I just realized it's snowing in the game. Yeah! Because it is winter on the Northern Hemisphere Animal Crossing New Horizons calendar. So, there's snow. The snow will disappear in February at some point. And then it will become spring in the Animal Crossing New Horizons calendar. Yep. It does make a difference because it snows rather than raining, and villagers do different things in snow compared to rain. Okay, we need some fencing, and I have fencing. You know what? This fence will be perfect. Larger snowflakes are also crafting materials for ice theme. Yeah, for ice theme recipes. You're correct. They are. You use that to make recipes. We're going to use this as the fencing. Does it match exactly? No. Does it matter? No. Then again, there is different fencing. No, actually, I'm quite happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that fencing. Yeah, we'll keep that fencing. I haven't used this fencing that often. So. Alright. Let's pop over here. Do some crafting. Because Peck has a very particular home interior that I want to emulate somewhat outside. So, he's... Oh, this is going to be very interesting. Okay. So let's give him a... First, we need to craft a few of these. In fact, we will craft multiple of them. 3. With that, we can make a wooden block. Where are they? Let's go to craftable. Oh, that's not going to help me at all. Wooden block. There we go. A wooden block bench. That. Then we can make a wooden block stereo. We can also make a wooden block stool. And we will customize them. Let's customize a wooden block stool. We'll make that yellow. We'll customize the wooden block stereo into the colorful theme. And then we will customize the wooden block bench in the colorful theme. Good start. Okay, Peck likes... what color flowers do you like? Beige and red. Well, looks like we're going to be giving you red, because beige is not a color that we can use for flowers. What we do is we put all this stuff out and we get started on crafting a home. Well, a home first, but we'll, home... yeah. We'll get started on crafting a home garden. A home interior we'll do later. Words. Words can get garbled sometimes. Actually, I want this. Turn that way. Now, let's get the wooden block bench. What about the dino screen? You can even get behind that, which I really like. Then we get a wooden block stool here. The toy box on there. And I want to do some gardening. Put some flowers right here. Now. Oh, chasing after a bug there. Let's see. Do I have a thing that I want? If I go to get something out, if I go into this... Okay, I have 3 of those. I did not need to make another one. Oh well. I had one of those too. Oh well. Ooh, I do not have the thing that I want. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to order the thing I want, aren't I? Guess I'm gonna have to order it. Okay. Let's go to redeem Nook Miles. What I want is that, the playground gym. 3,000 for a playground gym. And I'd also like to order something else. Ooh, that's quite nice, actually. Okay, I want to get that, just because I want to get it. The, not the gazebo, the Plaza Balloon Wagon. Sure. I mean, I've only got 1.9 million Nook Miles. I'm sure I can afford to let a few go. I'm sure I can afford to let a few go. Alright. Put that away and that away. Get out. Some red flowers. And we have red flowers on standby. We have some red roses right here. And we have even more here. So let's put some flowers here. Make some room for the eventual, didn't mean to shuffle this around, the eventual climbing frame. There. That's it. That's it. And that's it. And we'll water these, so that we might get more. There we go. And there we go. Oh no! Well, thank you for your service, faithful watering can. You have disintegrated. It's alright, we can buy another one. I think we actually have more anyway. I'm sure I bought some and put them in my storage. Yeah! Hang on, let's see if we can do it too. Yeah! I wasn't involved at all! Matt, you weren't. But it's fine, you get to celebrate too. Right, let's grab another watering can. There is a snowflake. I should grab some of those. Oh, only watering cans in here. Okay. Let's pop in here and get ourselves the snowflake. Then our task will be to give a gift to Cephalobot and Bella. Also, still no catos. The cats have not appeared yet. They're being very, very quiet. Oh, it's sad watering can. I better buy a couple of sad watering cans. Look at that sad elephant. So sad. Yep. The two little voids that just be like, hello. They're probably just sleeping. If they wanted my attention, they'd come up here and be like, Human, I demand attention. How rude you have been by not giving me attention. This is unforgivable. How dare? How dare? Also, I don't know why I opened the inventory again there. Let us put these away. Right, let's find Bella and let us find Cephalobot. He's walking about. Mi amigo, beep boop deep doop. Got a thing for you. For me, cause surprise. Put a little video of that. Just gotta find Bella. Now what do we have here? Ooh, could you feel my tummy rumbling? Is that why you got me these apples? I could certainly feel my tummy rumbling. Just another way for 5 minutes from now. Can't just want me and hand off so generous to me. You gotta take a flashy hairpin, okay? No photo for you! Trolled again. By Cephalobot. You want that? I don't blame you, Dunk Dunk. Wow, it looks super realistic. What is it? It's fake, right? It's real? Where did they get my locks to make? Oh, right. Looks around at all the trees. The massive piles of tree. There is still no Bella. Okay, I don't wish to alarm everyone, but I don't know where Bella is. Bella could be anywhere. Where is the Bella? I want you to know that I don't take this redecorating business lightly. I appreciate you and all you do. Oh, this is exciting! I can hardly wait to see what you come up with, Duckling. I mean, I literally put some bread there. I just deployed bread. I paid 9,000 bells to deploy bread. A moment. There. Okay, no Bella here. Where is Bella? We need to find Bella. Where's Bella? Is she in the museum somewhere? Oh, she's probably in the museum somewhere, isn't she? Let's pop in here first. I need to find her. I need to give her this gift. It's very important that I hand her this gift. Deploy the cutlery. And thus we did. Verily did we deploy that cutlery. Okay, so she's not there. She's not there. Is she in the museum? I'm gonna go try find her in the museum. Is she here? We've already been in here once. We're going in here again. Alright, buddy. I'm not going to disturb you this time, Blathers, but I need to find Bella. Where is Bella? Not here. Is she here? You're here! Hey, my name's Bo. Do you live here? It's nice to meet you. I'm hunkering down my son today in full vacation mode. I'll be exploring today, so say hi if you see me again. If I look lost, it's because I'm lost. I think I underestimated how big this museum was going to be. I need to rev up my walking speed if I want to see all the exhibition before it trips over, Salt Lick. Butterfly room. You think she's in the butterfly room? We'll go check the butterfly room after this. I doubt she's in the butterfly room. But she might be. She's not here. She could be in someone else's house right now. And then she's like, oh, hey, here I am, Eeks. I probably walked past her like 5 times in the stream. Probably. She's not here. Let's go to the butterfly room. Let's have a look. Are you in here? Well, survey says probably not. But you might be. You're not here. Post the jitters. Are you here? No. There is no Bella in the butterfly room. It was worth looking, though. It was worth looking. Is she here? No. Unfortunately, no butterfly room Bella. Okay, what about... She won't be in the fish area. She might be in the fish area. Let's go have a look at the fish area. Sometimes you find villagers there. Checking out the fish. I do not see a Bella. There is no Bella here. Is there a Bella here? No. Oh, there is not. What about this way? This part. Are you here, Bella? No. No, you are not. Okay, so no Bella in the museum at all. I have no idea where she could be. No idea. This is when I'll pop out and she'll be like, "Oh, hey, I'm here, Eeks." She does this way too often. Way too often. There's Cephalobot. Okay. Is she... No. You're not something silly like... back... No. No, Bella is not there. I do not know where Bella is. There's Mael, but that's not who I'm looking for. I'm looking for Bella. Wow. She's my next door neighbor and been completely loose. See? Told you you'd find me around here. I've been here all this time. Nice to see you. Thanks for chatting with me. I've not been secretive or anything. Don't! You displays me with adorableness. Have your gift. It's yours. Oh, what is it? It's a mystery. I'm gonna open it now. Some apples. Yum. Reading so fast is gonna be rude. Thanks so much. Yeah, I feel bad when getting stuff. Here, take a Zapsuit. Thanks, Bella. Last but by no means least. Hi there. What do you need? I just want to chat. Your phone shading code is so winter chic. I love it. This one that needs fashion that's cute and functional. The same two words I use to describe you. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go get small. There's an Eeks for you. Getting small. Oh, just in time, too. Just in time for the near end of the stream. Just in time. Ooh. Not the longest of streams on a weekday in the afternoon, but that's what Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays are like. Just small snippets of adorableness. And we've been busy this entire time. We've been busy. We've been busy. On our feet all the time. Admittedly, some of it was searching for Bella, but we did find Bella. We did find Bella. And now you know what time it is, folks. It is time for me to thank you all for being here, because you are all absolutely fantastic, amazing, brilliant and wonderful. I couldn't do what I do without you here, and I wouldn't want to. And there are a couple of things I need to quickly talk about before we conclude, aside from thanking you all. First off, there is the website, that is kikoskia.com. You can check out all kinds of things there. You can even check out my schedule, anything you does them, and find links where you can buy my Bulgarian Hope. There's also the Discord. Join a large and thriving community there, which I'm often a part of. There's loads of places to talk about stuff. Loads of emote space and let's plays and streams past and present. If you link your Twitch and Discord together and you sub to your Twitch, you use the Twitch emotes and Discord, which is fantastic. There's also the Patreon. There you can pledge to support me in doing what I do. There's I'm in Let's Play stream why I set up behind paywalls, there's a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes that you typically don't see, including but not limited to the editing, compression, touch streams, touch recordings, and everything makes all what I do a reality. And in these times with the mortgage, bills, food, cats, all that jazz, I rely now more than ever on the people who pledge to me to make all what I do a reality. And those of you that do, you not only get a different card name on Discord and my deep and sincere thanks, you also get the ability to put a suggestion forward for the Patreon shortlisted votes. But remember, never put money towards me that you cannot afford to do so. Don't put yourself in a dire financial situation just to help me out. Always take care of yourself first, and if you have any disposable fun money afterwards, only then should you consider throwing something my way. No problem, Maida. No problem. If you want to support me in other ways, there's my YouTube channels, rather, you can check out. There is Kikoskia, my 18-year-old, 11,300 plus video Let's Play channel. I'm so old. And then there's KickVodskia, the newer VOD focus channel. And if you want to help both channels grow, you can do so by liking and commenting on videos, subbing if you're not subbed, and if you are subbed, press that bell for those notifications. But that's not all, there's also the social media accounts. There is Twitter, Blue Sky, Mastodon, Discord, the community tab on YouTube. There you can get notifications on when I start streaming, when my Let's Play videos go live, and all kinds of random other stuff. That's not all though. There's also the Throne Wishlist, where you can put money towards things that bring me joy. Right now there are two things up there. There is something for the models that I purchased at a miniatures market last weekend. And there's also the the thing for a project that I'm slowly working on. A very, very silly project. It is quite silly, and I accidentally kicked one of the like bell balls that is in my room that the cats like to play with, as I've been pacing around here. Finally, there is, as I say, me thanking you all for being here. You are all absolutely fantastic, amazing, brilliant, and wonderful. Couldn't do what I do without you, and I wouldn't want to. You're the heart and soul of my community. Maybe it's not possible. Never been happier than when I am entertaining all of you. And I know I say this every time, but that's because it's true every time. You are all just so wonderful and kind and supportive and generous and fantastic, and the most wonderful community I could ever ask for. And I could never have asked for a community this wonderful. But I got it anyway, somehow. And I'm ever so grateful for that. Let's not talk about it. 'Tis a silly project. It is a silly project. Wait, all my projects are silly. Oh no! Me! And whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day and hope you achieve everything you set out to do, as I thank you all once more for all your support. With your continued support, I'll be able to keep doing this for many, many years to come. Thank you all, everyone. Seriously, thank you. The next stream, by the way, that is on Friday, 7 PM GMT, more Pokemon Legends ZA, where we will be continuing our adventures in trying to find more butter, because let's face it, that's what everything is working towards, getting more butter. Yep, that's just it. Do you like butter? Because that's what we're doing. Okay, there'll also be like dealing with hyperspace Lumos and everything else. Yeah, we'll get it also. We will. We will. And I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. And remember, be nice to each other, everyone, for if everyone was nice to each other, the world would be that much better a place. And we all want that, don't we? Magical butter that makes people... Yeah, it's true. It's true. It does. If everyone was nice to each other, the world would be that much better a place. And we all want that, don't we? Well, I certainly do. And I hope you do too. Later.